long have you been trading for?
Just a few months, about 4 months now. What would be your biggest tip to avoid that phase?
The biggest tip to avoid losing money at the beginning before making money. I know people out there that are profitable and they're only making like 2% a month. Hello, hi, how are you, Swan?
Hi, I'm fine, and how are you?
Good, nice to meet you.
Same.
Where are you from?
I'm from Trinidad.
Where's that?
That's in the Caribbean.
Oh, so you're in the islands.
Yeah,
Yeah, I can actually hear a little bit of the accent, kind of like the Bahamian accent, right?
yeah.
A little bit.
Similar.
Similar, very similar. Well, I'm actually surprised to see a female trader. The majority of the people that trade are usually guys. How long have you been trading for?
Just a few months, about 4 months now.
Okay. How's your journey been?
Not too good. Haven't
Yeah.
been well yet, but
Okay.
I just stick with it.
I mean, do you have any questions, something that I can help you out with when it comes to it, to your trading
Yeah,
journey?
I
Okay.
do. All right, so my first question is, what is the smallest account size that I can use to still be profitable?
What is the smallest account size that you can use to become profitable? So it depends. Well, profitable just means that you're making profits, right? So it can be $1, it could be $10, it could be 100, 1,000, right? It just means that you're making money, right? So that's what profitable means. Profitable means that you're not losing anymore, that you're not blowing accounts, you're not blowing challenges, right? So profitable just means that you're making money. I know people out there that are profitable and they're only making like 2% a month because that's all they make. But they're making 2% a month on a lot of money, which obviously reflects on more profits dollar-wise, but the percent is very small. So that's the first thing, right? Now, I think the question would be how much should the account be to like make a living off trading, basically, right? So you can only do that. So I mean, it just depends what your expenses would come down to. But if I were to put into a simple perspective, it would be, what would your monthly expenses be? So let's say if your monthly expenses are like $3,000, you need to get an account size that is a realistic percentage that will equal to those $3,000. For example, let's say let's say you were to go for a 10K account and then you were to want to get $3,000, you would have to make about 30%, which is a lot. Making 30% is not realistic, right? Something realistic is anywhere from like 5 to 10%. So then you would need probably a $50,000 challenge to make that 3 to 5%, where it can give you that $3,000-$4,000 a month. So if anything, what you should look for is that standard percentage profit, and then you can take that to any account size, if that makes any sense.
Yeah, I get
That makes
what you're
sense?
Yes.
Okay.
My next question is, do you think that a beginner trader can be profitable on the gold market?
Do I think a beginner trader can be profitable only on the bull market?
Yes, like on the gold market. Because I know that some persons caution against trading gold.
Well, it depends, because a lot of these markets it just depends where you're trading, right? So if you're trading like US 30 or NAS 100, it's very easy to be profitable because you're just buying, right? You're just getting on the little retest, you're just continuing to the upside. So the answer is yes, it is very easy for beginner traders to be profitable in a bull market. Yes, it is.
Right. And my next question is, let me just preface this by saying that a lot of advanced traders speak about a phase where they lost thousands of dollars before they started making any significant wins, right? So what would be your biggest tip to avoid that phase?
The biggest tip to avoid losing money at the beginning before making money. I mean, the biggest tip would be to not risk as much. It's very hard to not lose money because you're in the business that you have to put something at risk to then get something in return. And the win rate will probably max be like 65%, 70%. So you will lose. So I guess the best way to minimize that loss is by just lowering your risk and only taking like the best type of trades. So less trades and just being more patient.
And my final question is, uh, will
These
there
are great
be
questions, by the way. Yeah, these are great questions, by the way.
a Black Friday sale on your course?
Black Friday sale, my course. I don't know. I don't know. I'll probably think of something with the guys, but for now I have no idea.
Okay. Well, that was all my questions.
Okay, well, those are great questions. You know, I've done these other one-on-ones and they don't ask questions that great. So, you know, you're very good in your journey. You understand it, and I'm glad, you know, we got on this call. You gave me some great insights.
And thank you for answering my questions.
Of course, of course. Thank you so Thank you so much for your time. Take care.
All right, you too.
Bye.
Bye.